Good afternoon. My name is Gustavo Rios, and today I would like to talk to you about the Taj Mahal. As we can see, today we'll talk about the inspiration of the building, the architecture and the design, and the small detail that was input into this mausoleum, what happened in the later days after the Taj Mahal was built, the current threats that the building faces, and the amount of tourism that goes through it every single day. Inspiration. The Taj Mahal is an enormous mausoleum complex commissioned in 1632 by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan to house the remains of his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal. The famed complex is one of the greatest examples of the Mughal architecture. Mumtaz Mahal married Mr. Shah Jahan in 1612 and was the favorite out of the three queens. Here, in the architecture and design, we can see some sample pictures of the inside and the outside of the building. The Taj Mahal incorporates and expands on design traditions of Persian and earlier Mughal architecture. The mausoleum was constructed of white marble inlaid with semi-precious stones, and its central dome has an outstanding height of 240 feet, as we can see in the top left-hand picture. Also, Islam traditions can be seen throughout the buildings, with Quran verses inscribed on the arched entrances and other sections of the complex, as we can see in the bottom right-hand picture. The center focus of the complex, and why the whole building was constructed, is the tomb, with white marble structures all around. But because Muslim traditions do not allow excessive decorations on their graves, the chamber is fairly plain compared to the rest of the complex. As we can see on the left-hand picture, we can see how the Mughal Empire expanded so much throughout India and Pakistan. We can see that Shah Jahan was deposed by his third son in 1658, and Shah Jahan lived under house arrest in a tower with a view of the mausoleum until he died in 1666. He was buried right next to her. The Mughal Empire started to reach its peak under Shah Jahan, but it was at full strength under Aurangzeb's rule. Neglection and disrepair was common until Lord Curzon, a viceroy of India under the British Empire, ordered major restorations to the complex in order to preserve India's heritage. One of the major threats that the Taj Mahal faces is air pollution. Factories and automobiles emissions have threatened the white marble facade. Also, we can see that there were a few dams that have been built at the Jamuna River, which has reduced the bank of the river, causing sinking of some areas around the complex. We have also seen how the Indian government has threatened to knock down the building a number of times, claiming that it does not represent the Hindu heritage. Last but not least, we'll talk about tourism. The Taj Mahal was named one of the new 7 wonders of the world by UNESCO. What this meant was that there was about 7 to 8 million visitors per year as of 2014. Back in 2000, the number of visitors was only around 1 to 2 million. Since there is no cars allowed around the complex, visitors walk or ride in electric buses to the complex. One of the things that struck me the most when learning about the Taj Mahal was that the complex is only open at nights of full moon and 2 days before and after that. With this, I would like to conclude my presentation